Alrighty, so welcome to I believe yes, it is Monday. Welcome to the Monday night stream. I was hoping to do this in the afternoon, but let's just say I was preoccupied with something. Nevertheless, I'm here. We are doing a brief intermission before we are switching over to Alien Isolation. We will get to that in about, time now is, I'll not say what the turn time is. But we will be doing so at, I believe, the hour and a half, 5 minutes over mark. So we should have a fair amount of time at the very least. And hopefully a good enough amount of time to actually proceed onward to other things. Alright, that being said, let's get started. So, with this intermission, this quick intermission, I'm trying to think right now. What is it I want to say specifics? Yes. So for most part, I've been playing a whole bunch of games on my off time, to some extent or another. Some of them of varying levels of intrigue. However, I have 3 offerings to show at the very least. And, well, talk over to some extent. And, well, let's not delay any further. We'll start off with the first offering we have. Black One Blood Brother, a tactical first-person and third-person shooter made in the same vein of a older tactical shooter. Specifically, Rainbow Six, before Siege came out, people remembered Raven Sword, or Rogue Spear. For me, it was Raven Sword. But yeah. And there's also like other stuff to compare to, somewhat Ghost Recon, and as well as SOCOM. I'll be honest with you, I've played SOCOM a handful of times when I was younger. But yeah. Anyway, Black One Blood Brother, originally released back in 2022, and before that was going under the name Black Day, has come out with its newest update to one extent or another. This update being update 1.5, coming out back in September 23rd. This was a pretty substantial update, to say the least, as for the most part, I'm trying to think right now, because for the most part, I've seen Black One Blood Brothers before the 1.5 update. However, I have seen some of the stuff from before, and to say the least, it was a lot more scuffed. Nowadays, it's a lot more, I wouldn't say not as scuffed, it's still scuffed, but it's a bit more refined to some extent. And so, yeah. We'll be picking up where I last left off, which was a dynamic campaign. So, to say the least, we're just doing, like, random shit. And, yeah. Alright, so, last mission I got due. This is nothing in particular. They do have a full campaign available, but I'm just doing dynamics. Yellow Rocket. Obtain intelligence from 2 high-value targets. And, obtain intelligence and locate a nuclear bomb. Great. No pressure or anything, you know? Alright, so. Bring all these people here. Alright, so, off to the races, I suppose. Right, so, to say the least, what can I say about Black One Blood Brother from my playthroughs of it, to say the least? I've gone through the Serpent's Hand, part 1 of the mission, and to say the least, it's pretty good, I'd say, overall. It's pretty interesting, to one extent or another. So yeah, there's that. But yeah, it's pretty interesting for that respect, and you're about to see why I find this game, at the very least, a little bit interesting, at least compared to the other tactical games I have on hand. Alright, we got random insertion right now. Alrighty. Yeah! Fucking 6 dudes fitting on a single chopper. Great. Oh wait, no, it's not 6, it's 8. Alright, we're inserting into the operation zone. Alright. Well, anyway. Alrighty, so we're gonna do this in third person. Alright, so this is what we have on offer in Blood 1 Black 1 Blood Brothers right now, yeah? So this is what we got on hand. So as we could clearly see at the very least, I am currently all the way over here, and this is a fairly sizable map actually. I don't know where extractions are gonna come from, but still. What we're gonna do right now is gonna divide the crew in half right now. So let me see here. We're gonna have to create a squad. I need someone with tech knowledge on my side. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get all these people here. There we go. Divide them up, have them go low and modestly fast. I'm gonna be descending down the mountain as we come. I'm trying to think. They need to get intel for... Alright, you know what? This is what we're gonna do instead, actually. This is what we're gonna do instead. We're not gonna divide just yet. We got a camp ahead of us. Let me see here. What do we got? Alright. Probably get closer in proximity to our objectives before we do anything. So yeah, this is what Black 1 Blood Brothers has on offer right now. It's an actual tactical game, to say the least. Maybe not refined as well as it could be, with AI not being particularly that smart, but nevertheless, it is at the very least in the spirits of... Is my mic on? It is, okay. But yes, it is in the spirit of the older titles, to say the least, so there's that. Alright. Let's see here. Got a sizable encampment here. PA systems. Oh boy. No one's in the tower though. So there's that. See here. Alright, let's at the very least knock out. Shit. Spotted. Shit, let's go. Not my finest hour right now. Sorry, I got a notification about something. Alright. on, guys, let's go. Group up on me, come on. God damn it, everyone. Come on, everyone, move it! What the fuck's everyone doing? This is why I don't bring anyone that is... What the fuck? Why is the pathfinding... I need him to interact. Disable the alarm, there we go. This is why I don't bring anyone above, like, 8 fucking... This is why I don't bring anyone above, like, 8 fucking squad members. Or I don't bring anyone above 6, because when it gets to 8, it becomes a fucking pain in the ass. Because it's the equivalent of trying to wrangle all these people together, and their pathfinding just gets totally shot. As you can see with David here and Joseph here, boy. Because of formation, they are just completely... Yeah, because of formation, as well as just the fact that these guys are just really, really simple. This applies to the enemies too. It is infeasible to have anyone above a 8-man team. Alright, let me see here. What do we got? So I need 2 guys to head on into... How much time do we got right now on the clock? But yeah, this is why. But yeah, this is why I don't bring anyone above 16 members. Anyway, so yeah, same vein of being a tactical, of all the older tactical shooter games, because nowadays apparently people are really fascinated with having like one-man armies going in one room and cleaning house for one ungodly reason or another. Black One Blood Brothers does have varying difficulty that ranges from being a casual tactical shooter where you have like elements of leaning and all that. But just as well, you also have... But yeah, just as well, you also have like other offerings as well. I know that there's like a hardcore difficulty that has players... That actually legitimately has players like try and manage all sorts of stuff. From stamina to having higher time to kills or lower time to kills and the like. So to say the least, it's so yeah, to say the least, it's pretty interesting, I'd say, on that front. Fuck. Disable the damn thing, Ray. Come on! Ray, come on! Oh, fuck it, this is not working. Again, like I said, if this is with, at the very least... How? Alright, but yeah, this was with... Oh my god. Ray, I need you to fucking hack this damn thing, alright? Mind doing that for me, pal? Is he? Oh my god. Alright, fine. Guess we're not gonna be destroying the anti-air. Alright, but yeah. Do I have a clean shot? Not from here, at least. Alrighty. Alright. Alrighty. Let's take a good look around, shall we? How the hell do I get above now is the question. Okay, how the hell do I get above? That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's no oh, there they are. Alright, what is the objective here? Alright, Ray, get your ass over here. Eliminate the meeting and grab the briefcase. We got like 2 of those right now. There we go. Now it's actually working. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, come on. Honestly, I don't mind the fact that I have AI teammates. I don't mind the fact that I have AI teammates right now. I do mind, however, that the fact that I have 8 of them, or I have like fucking 7 of them, and they're all dumb as fucking rocks. In fact, for all intents and purposes, they could kick rocks. Anyway, but yeah, no, for the most part, these guys are just... I always bring like a crew of 6. So that includes me, so that's like 5 AI. Yeah, that's like 5 AI companions at least. And to say the least, those 5 are really good. However, anything above that, something just breaks. And I imagine it's just because of the fact that formation and pathfinding is awful. Let me see here, because for the most part, there are like a bunch of... There's like a lot of formations. And let's just say not all of them are really that good. If anything, I would prefer to have, like, more formations than just 3. Anyway, let's do the arrow. Because, you know, why not? Alrighty. So far clear. Get ready for me to be a lot more quiet when we get to Alien Isolation, because I'm not just gonna shut the fuck up the entire way through. Right, get your ass over here now. Honestly, I would have just preferred to get, like, a smaller team of, like, 6. And just do that. But this game would not allow that. Or at the very least for this mission, it would not allow me to deploy with, like, a smaller force. Even though... arguably it would be a lot better for it because of pathfinding. There we go.
Objective completed. Target in sight. Mission successful.
There we go. Capture the HVT and recover data to obtain intelligence. We're just everywhere right now. Grief. I will say right now, I do appreciate the fact that stealth is technically a viable approach in this game. Most games would just have silencers as just like, oh, the tactical thing you could just put on your gun, you know? But, you know, here at the very least, is a lot. It's actually a little bit more nuanced. I will say, the AI is, despite me praising this game a lot, to say the least, I will say that it is still remarkably fucking stupid. Particularly at the very least, also, besides my own teammates, it is also the fact that, the enemy is also dumb as rocks as well. You could literally dome one of their friends, and they would just be like, I didn't really like him that much anyway. You know, that's pretty much how it is. And I don't mean like, oh yeah, you know, you could just like sync up shots or something like that. It's like, no, they're just full on, like, actually that stupid. But anyway, I digress. I still like having this type of, still like having this type of thing going on, though. Quick, find intel so we can defuse the atomic bomb.
Objective completed.
Right. Alright. God, it feels like I'm trying to be a scalpel, but I'm actually a sledgehammer right now. Alright, let me see here. Alright. Yeah, that's all the way over there. Okay, so when it comes to the map sizes, this game has like a bunch of maps available to it. All of them, well, I'll talk about that later actually. Or the part I want to talk about later. But yeah, there's like a lot of maps. A lot of them range from being being really small, like CQB distance type small, to then actually being like this big as well. Like you could probably call this somewhere along the lines of like a Escape from Tarkov map, like Customs or something like that, right? And it's pretty interesting, I'll say that much at the very least. I can't say that it's 100% like, yeah, I can't say it's like 100% like great all the time, because sometimes the objectives are just like, I had like one secondary objective, like the anti-aircraft battery, and it was 1.07 kilometers out from my starting position. And it was supposed to be like a survival holdup mission as well. And so, a map that size, with, you know, the objective to survive for like 3 minutes on end, isn't exactly what you call a hard mission, especially when you start off in a fucking house with a 6-person fire team. Because you just hold up, like, really well in there. But yeah, you can just like hold up, and it's just freaking hilarious. Alrighty. Alright, let's get moving, let's get moving. There we go. Yeah, you see what I mean by the fact that, like, this guy just, like, literally walked into this room, and 2 of his buddies are just, like, splayed out on the ground. Like, get your fucking ass over here and defuse this goddamn dirty bomb. Oh, alright. Threat of a instant sunshine moment has reduced down greatly. Fantastic. Alrighty. That's one less nuclear sunshine on the horizon at least, so hey. So there's one thing I will say is that when it comes to some of the maps, aside from of course the, you know, actual size of it and all that, a lot of the maps here are made with pre-made assets, which I'm not gonna say is entirely a bad thing, to say the least. I'm not gonna like say, oh my god, this game used assets from the game store that you could, you know, purchase the license of using. Because for the most part, while the day yeah, I will say, while the days of Steam early access games using pre-made assets and, you know, making an asset flips have yet to pass, and highly doubt it will ever pass, here at the very least, it actually feels like there's like nuance attached to its use of the assets that are being used. If I'm not mistaken, this game is being developed by one guy, I think. Or at the very least, you know, I think it's like being made by one guy. Which, to say the least, brings me back to when this game was originally known as Black Day. It was very ambitious, but the problem was that well, for one thing, it got lambasted by Big Fry TV for fairly valid reasons, as the game was pretty... From what footage I was able to find of Black Day, and even the earliest days of Black 1 Blood Brothers, it was pretty scuffed and all over the place. Like, even more scuffed than it is now. That being said, though, it's been a few years since the days of Black Day, and Black Day is no longer available for purchase, and from what I've actually looked up, for anyone that actually did purchase the game, before Black 1 Blood Brother came out, they got a free copy of Black Day. So, that's pretty cool. But yeah, they got a free copy of Black 1 Blood Brothers if they purchase Black Day. Along with that, yeah, I imagine that whatever criticisms that were made when it first released has not entirely been rectified, as there's still some, I would say, growing areas.
Objective completed.
There we go. I would say that there's still some growing areas that could be improved upon, like for example, for larger squads, the AI pathfinding of my squad is just all over the place. 6 is the optimal number. 8 and more, you may as well just be asking, hey, you want to go on the other side of the map and drown yourself? Because literally one instance of me playing this game with a team of like full 10 pretty much just devolved into just like trying to wrangle my teammates together, and it was not fun, I'd say, on that front. Alright, but yeah, outside of that, there's also the fact that the enemy AI at the very least, isn't particularly intelligent. Yeah, it isn't particularly intelligent due to at least one obvious instance of the fact that they will not detect their buddies being domed and just splayed out on the floor. There's like no alert phase for them to, at the very least, be registering to. And it kinda... It's only really dependent if they ever see the player. And yeah, you see what I mean right there? I domed his friend and he's just like, oh man, he owed me $10 anyway. But yeah, it's... While I do appreciate the fact that there is a detection system in this game, the fact that they don't detect their allies being just splayed out on the ground is, well, to say the least, it kind of breaks my mojo a little bit. Just like, you know, where's the alert? Where's the attention of just like, hey, who killed my friend here? You know? But yeah, no, for the most part, outside of that though, this game is pretty decent, I'd say. I'm not sure if they'll ever... I'm not sure if the developer will ever consider changing engines. And when I say that, I am mostly referring to the fact that this game is running on Unreal Engine 4. Nowadays, Unreal Engine 5 is now becoming the more mainstay engine for people, so, you know.
Target spotted.
But yeah. So, yeah, you know. I wonder if they'll do that before everything else is done and dusted, you know? Probably not. Likely not. Yeah, but still. One can dream. Just imagine, you know? This game running on Unreal Engine 5, you know? It's got all the shiny textures and everything, you know? It's got lumen, nanite, and all that, you know, fancy buzzword that Epic spewed at me when I saw the new engine footage, you know? Alright. I hope they do consider it at the very least. Maybe not like immediately in the future, like immediately anytime soon. At least until like all the mechanics are done and they're just like, alright, yeah, this is what we want to do. This is everything that we wanted set. We're gonna do a switch now and then afterwards just like push it out as such. Just line them up like dominoes. Alrighty, let's see here. No, he's not a priority. Shit. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? It's a bit of a problem. Fuck over here, jackass. Alright, there we go. There's our extraction point. Ah, shit. Time for this. Let's go, let's go. I'll throw this out here right now as someone that's at the very least a passing audiophile. Well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not really that big on sound, but still. The music of this game is kind of just like, you know? I'm not expecting like some like serious Hans Zimmer stuff, but you know, I'm just gonna throw out just like, maybe something more diegetic, you know? I don't know. It's subjective, and I'm not really an audio expert on that front. Alrighty. Let's see here right now. There we go. Last thing I need is someone saying, "Hey, isn't that LT from Site Zeta?" I don't know. Alright, let's go, let's go. Come on. Alright, come on everyone, let's go, let's go. Vamoose! We're just gonna Fulton recovery out of here. Oh, I got another HVT to extract? How many HVTs do I gotta extract? Oh, damn it, I was hoping to pull out proper. Damn it. This mission's dragging on more and more. Still though, it's not possible. Don't need anyone causing complications, you know? You know, this game is actually reminding me of... I mean, I'm not sure if I should say this as a compliment or as an insult, because for the most part, it can be taken as either or. This game's reminding me of Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts, to some extent. With how this game's whole premise is you pretty much doing globetrotting, like, ventures and undertaking these Black Ops type missions. And to say the least, this is because of, like, weren't we just here? Alright, whatever. But yeah, no. But yeah, that's because there is actual lore of this game of how, like, Black 1 is supposed to be, like, the equivalent of Rainbow Six, but it doesn't answer to, like, any single... Yeah, to any single, like, national or nation or state or something like that. It's something that's, like, absurd like that, or something like... It's something absurd along those lines, where it's pretty much supposed to be, like, I assume to be a PNC. And so, yeah. Surprise! Alright. Alright, but yeah, no, for the most part, that's how like legit the actual story kinda goes with Black 1 to some extent. They're not really like, unlike Rainbow Six, which is like a full-on NATO UN organization, if I'm not mistaken. Fucking Black 1 is just, it's like, yeah, you know, we're an elite, you know, secret task force that goes across the world and stop terror. I mean, you know, anything to get the story along, I guess, because there are, like, I hazard a call, like, prominent characters, because for the most part, you don't have, like, in Rainbow Six, you don't have, like, John Clark, or Ding Chavez, or, you know, what was it, Jack Ryan? No, you just have, like, fucking, you just have, like, this, like, nondescript, you know, colonel character in the background, and, you know, just, like, him rambling on some, I wouldn't say utter trite, but at the very least, some, like, plot relevancy stuff. That's the best way I could describe it. He's pretty much just, like, spewing out, just like, yeah, we're our efforts to keep the peace in the world, and it's been going well, and all that jazz, you know? I don't know. I wouldn't say I haven't been paying attention to the story, because there is no story in the first place, you know? Anyway, debrief going on now. Yay! Woo, yeah! Prestige 1! What the fuck does that even mean? Oh yeah, there is a leveling system in this game. I don't know what it does, this leveling system. But for the most part, I really don't know what the hell it's meant to do. Alright. We still got time on the clock before we switch gears to Alien Isolation. So, as I said, I have like 3 games on offering right now. So, let me just check in on something real quick. Alright, so next up is No Plan B. Alright, so the next game on offering, for this stream at the very least, is No Plan B. A game that is also a tactical shooter, however, unlike this game and the next, or the previous game, Black 1 Blood Brothers, and the next one, I'm trying to think. Yeah, the next one that I have on offer, this is not a first-person shooter where you directly control your characters. Instead, this is a game that revolves around you playing as the pretty much you play as Tactical Command, effectively. Alright, but yeah. But yeah, you play as Tactical Command for, like, this unit and the like. So this is these are our characters, you know? We have Kage, we have Justine, and we have, God, what the fuck is that name for a SWAT operator? Alright, we're gonna do a quick actual mission, or actual chapter, because for the most part, yeah. Did we get like a new faction? I know there's like other factions. Oh, hold on. Actually, let's do some skirmishes, because I think doing a full campaign is just going to be time consuming. This is a fairly short game to some extent, but the value of the game comes from replaying it. So for now, we're just going to do this, effectively. Alright, so this is the whole appeal of the game, to say the least. Right here. We play as Tactical Command, and we're pretty much having to coordinate. What the hell? But yeah, we have to coordinate where these guys go. Sniping spot. Alrighty. Oh, there we go. Yep. We have Justine, who will be his second. She'll be rocking up with the SMG. And we have Shadow. Alright. So this is how no plan B works, effectively. As I said, it's mostly you playing Tactical Command, in which, effectively, we have to plan out how our operators will be responding and going in. So, let's see here. So, Kage is gonna move up here, ready to check fire here. Right, so far so good. And as he'll do so approaching the doorway, but before he goes through, let me see. I want him to toss a flash grenade. That's what I want him to do. No, give me a sec. Alright, there we go. So he's gonna toss a flash grenade in here. And as it goes off, he's gonna move in, sweep out the perimeter. Actually, before he does that, checks his corner, and then we're gonna... Then as he clears, he's gonna keep an eye out here. And then pretty much keep an eye out here. Alright, so. Alright, so after that, gonna move along, focus up, and end up here. Alright, so that's one part of what we need to do, right? So pretty much the whole idea of the game is to set up a timeline of events as to how the operators respond and the like. So as you clearly see here, I'm gonna have Justine approach Kage from behind. Let me see, what were the... As he moves in, Justine is going to... No, hold on. Justine is gonna watch his back. She's pretty much gonna effectively watch, just pretty much shadow him every step of the way. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I gotta change something out real quick. There we go. Let me, there we go. Alright, now, slow motion. Kage tosses the flash. As it goes off, the two of them will enter the perimeter. Once more, Justine acting as his second, keeping an eye out. Hold on, I need to roll it back a bit. And this is where they will... This is where they will part from each other. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There we go.
Roger that.
This is where Justine will keep an eye out.
Roger that.
There we go. Hold up. Alright, there we go. Now we still got number 3 here. I think we could probably get away with doing like 2 of these at the very least. So, alright. So, as this is going on, Kage and Justine will take point, effectively. And then... this is where Shadow will step in. She will effectively act as their third and auxiliary. And this is what I'll do. I'll have her kick the door down. Kick the door down. Fire one off in there. Fire another one off for a moment. Move along. And this is where she will act. This is where Shadow will act as Justine's second. Alright. And yeah, I think that's a fairly decent enough plan. Let's try it. This is gonna be awful, but hey, what can we do right now? Alright, let's see how this goes.
Pushing. Area secured.
I'll be doing it soon. Yeah? Oof, boy.
Clear.
Alright, so now we got some foresight into what to expect right now. Alright, this was a chapter mission. It would just be straight up freaking over. I'm trying to think right now. So this is what we'll do. I need some... This is what I'm gonna do. Alright. Justine will take... What the hell? Alright, so Kage will take point. Open and stun. Open and stun. And Shadow will move in and clear house. And as she enters, Kage follows second. Right, so far so decent. And Justine... Let me see here. And Justine will follow after. Well, I don't like how close they are to each other at this rate. Hold on.
Roger that.
Yes, Justine will follow after. Shadow will move ahead and clear out any resistances that are here. With Kage moving up to the door. Oh, hold on.
Roger that.
The hell? Oh. Kage will move up. Kick the door in.
Affirmative.
Alright, so he's gonna kick the door in. Oh, hold on. I'm cooking something up here. Oh, I got an idea. Justine will follow up,
Roger that.
kick the door in. No, not Justine. Shadow will come up, kick the door in. And what is Justine doing in this moment?
Affirmative.
Justine will follow up with Kage. And as the two will bust down the door, two of them will move up Yeah, so as the two do their thing, have Justine
Roger that.
focus her efforts on doing this. Alright, let's try this. Alright, let's do this. Yeah. Let's see how well this pans out.
Area secured. In position.
On site. Intel secured.
Alrighty, there we go. Excellent. I could do better. I know I can. But still. Alright, but yeah, that's no plan B, effectively. Alright. Alright, so that's no plan B, effectively. Alright, so I'm going to be blitzing through the next few, or the next game. So, to say the least, next game is going to be Red River Incursion. After that, we'll be switching gears fully over to... Yes, we'll be switching gears fully over to Alien Isolation. If you couldn't heard from the conversation before, yes, someone I know made the request directly. Alright, so, last game, promise. And then afterwards, I'm going to end this stream and then start up a new one so we could actually have a, for lack of a better word, clean break. Alright, so, last game before anything else. I'm trying to think like how long it will take me to at the very least get to the alien part of Alien Isolation. Shouldn't be too long, I don't think. Anyway. Red River Incursion. A game set place in the... well, I wouldn't say fictitious place of Vietnam, but at the very least in the fictitious... yeah, well, actually... fictitious conflict around Vietnam. So, yeah. Right now... currently, not too long ago, it released a new update that effectively revamped... well, I shouldn't say revamped. It recently released an update that added more stuff to the game. The newest map that they pushed out is the bunker map. And to say the least, the bunker map is very... well, if you ever played... what was it? I'm trying to, like, think. What was that map called? I think it was, like, Exchange and Escape from Tarkov. It's pretty much that. Or, actually, yeah, no, I guess it is Exchange. So, yeah, that's pretty much the best way to describe it. They also added in new weapons in particular as well. As you clearly see, I'm using the FN Fall, the right arm of the free world, and all that, you know? So yeah, that's pretty cool. Sec, I'm trying to, at the very least, get ammo sorted right now. Where the... alright. Trying to find where the ammo I have is. Got like so many bullets all over the place, man. It's absurd. Give me a sec. I'm trying to like legitimately organize like where the hell all my bullets are. I got so many bullets! Alrighty. Alright, so, yeah. The FN Fall, newest one of the new guns they added in, along with the PP19 Viats, as well as the SKS, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. They also added the AK-74U and a new M4 model. Yeah, new receiver model and barrel. There's also new operations, tasks, and new elements as well, such as safes, unlockable doors, and of course new barter items now available to us. So I'm gonna do at the very least one raid. Yes, I'm gonna do like one raid at the very least and try and get through it. Getting money in this game has been pretty easy compared to the initial release, which I imagine is probably the intention to some extent. However, just as well. Alright, so yeah, we have our mission, we got our thing. I'm not gonna check out the new map Bunker because Bunker is a CQB area and it's pretty much the hardest map so far. Just because of the fact that you can't exactly see where exit point is. So there's that. Alright. Industrial espionage. There we go. Well, hell or high water, victory or no, we're gonna get through it. Alrighty, here we are. Where am I? Oh, this is familiar. Alright. Alright, Intel is down south by the area, and it's always the freaking dilapidated warehouse. Alright, excellent. Alright, so the FN Fall is easily my favorite rifle in this game so far. Before the update, I'd probably say it'd be the M4, or no wait, it'd probably be the actual FN Scar Mark 16 version because of how slick it is. But with the FN Fall now available, but yeah, with the FN Fall now actually available, this gun is just great. It fits the jungle aesthetic of war-torn Vietnam. Or war-torn modern Vietnam, like, so, yeah. Alrighty. I am playing on the lowest difficulty available right now for the AI detection because medium is just kind of borked. But yeah, medium AI is kind of borked with how much they zone in on you. Let's see here. What do we got? Excellent. Got some stuff. Damn it, no ammo for the machine. Great idea, great idea, great idea. Alrighty. Alrighty, and we're gonna keep on moving up. Oh, sweet. This guy just carried ever so casually with him a Steyr AUG. So funny thing about the FN Fall is that the rifle is pretty much immediately available to you as soon as you load the game in. The cost of it is like 4,000. And the cost of it is like 4,000 dollars, I guess. I'm trying to like actually think like what currency this game's using, but I think it's actually using actual US dollars. Anyway, so yeah, it costs like $4,000 in game, and it's it pretty much has the actual firepower of the FN Scar. I think the offset for it, though, is that thus far, there are no suppressors available to the gun. Right. But yeah, there's no, like, suppressors available for the FN Fall. I'm not sure if there's a suppressor for the Scar, at the very least the Mark 17 version of the Scar. But yeah. In either instance, you're gonna be hitting hard like a horse. Alrighty, excellent. Alright, so we got the intel we need for the mission that I chose. Oh man, this is just great though. Me and my FN Fall. The right arm of the free world. God, this is great. I gotta try do the bunker map again. Though the problem is with bunker is that there's no map for me to actually see where it is, which wouldn't be a problem if I actually knew the map well. And I suppose that's the challenge of the bunker map, is that you have to find your way out. As you can clearly see, the game looks a lot sharper now. And this is because in the most recent updates, they changed their engine from UE4 to UE 5.2. Or I think it was like 5.4 actually. Whatever the current version of UE, of the Unreal Engine it is. As you can see, it's looking pretty spiffy. The only thing I would at the very least complain about to some extent is color correction and some effects. To some extent or another. That's really the complaints I have. Along with that, the most recent update to this game did change the layout of some of the maps as well. So yeah, it changed around some things like the map layout, how mechanics work as well. So to say the least, one sec. Alright, so yeah, to say the least, this... I wouldn't say it's like a totally different game, but it does feel a lot more different by comparison. Yeah, this does feel a lot more different in comparison to when it first launched. Not just the graphical upgrades, but also because they also added armor and medical. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they added armor and medical supplies in this game. Or actually having more nuanced use case for it. Yeah.
Confirmed KIA. Body found in the area.
They also revamped how the characters look as well. Shit.
You think you can take us?
Yeah, they also revamped how characters look as well. Not just, you know, the enemies, but also the player character. I'm sure you saw it for like a hot minute. And so, yeah. Oh boy, come on, keep moving, keep moving.
Visual on hostile targets.
Shit. Jesus Christ. Scared the shit out of me.
We're taking fire from multiple directions.
Damn, alright. Alright, so that was Red River Incursion. Apologies, I would like to, yeah, no. That was a brief look into Red River Incursion, at the very least. To say the least, the game is I wouldn't say it's like in a totally better state than it was at launch. However, I would say by comparison to when it first launched up, it does feel a little bit more nuanced by comparison. But yeah, it feels a lot more nuanced with more mechanics available, as well as the fact that it doesn't feel like just like a I'm trying to think like the best word to describe it. It doesn't feel like the beginning stages of it. It actually feels like a much later state of it, or a much later state of development right now. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I could say currently. Alright, so this is where I'm going to wrap things up for this stream, because I would like to get to Alien Isolation sooner, before the day is out. And, yeah, no, to say the least, that'll be all for this stream. Stand by for the second stream to launch up, because I'll be doing that in like 2 minutes. Gotta get something to drink, so, yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed this one.